Hello, this is Jim Pratt, Mission One Coordinator, and I'm here today with a special guest, Steve Naff, Director of General Baptist Investment Fund. I want to talk to Steve a little bit about how mission involvement for him has affected his life, and then also how people contributing financially to the General Baptist Investment Fund, how that in turn helps churches start, and they can in turn be involved in missions themselves. So Steve, first off, you've been General Baptist for how many years now? 2 or 3?
Yeah, going on 2 or 3 decades.
2 or 3 decades now. Okay. And then Steve, tell us about the first mission trip you went on. What year was that? Where was it? And then also tell us how that impacted your mission, your ministry life.
Well, it was 1999. That was a crazy year. A lot of things happened. My mom got cancer, went into a coma. Went to Hawaii for my first time. That wasn't the mission trip
Yes.
we're talking about.
No, it wasn't. That's all right. Although there would be some that think we should start a mission in Hawaii.
Oh, I think many people. Honduras. I think it was March, my first trip, and went with one person from each of our churches in Rockford, Illinois.
Okay.
And it was just overwhelming. Johnny Hibbs did I guess it was an evangelical trip.
Okay.
And so we were meeting at one town for a few nights, and then we went up into the mountain. We did a vacation Bible school. My first thing, though, the Saturday we got there, they said, "Who wants to go to El Banano?" And Tom and I said, "Absolutely, we're ready to go." And we went over and got to do a short Bible study there at the school, which was not even developed at that time. The current one that I got to see last year is just incredible. But what I guess impressed me, and still does today, we had crayons, we had a little bit of candy, and we gave that to those kids.
Yeah. Like $1 million to them, wasn't it?
It was.
Yes.
I mean, and to see them share. If one of them was coloring and they needed a yellow or a blue, and someone else had that, they were so ready to share. And I didn't want to come home. It was just so overwhelming that they were so eager to feel love, to see the love of God.
Now, did you speak a lot of Spanish when you got there?
Oh no,
So,
no, muy
love,
poquito.
but love's a language, isn't it?
Absolutely, a smile, a handshake, just engaging the eyes. I think for those kids.
And that was 99.
Right.
Now fast forward to 2019.
Yep.
In
20
February,
years.
You came back, part of a leadership team. We also were able to tour the churches.
Exactly.
On one day. Now, what did you see from? You mentioned El Banano, and those of you that have been on mission trips to Honduras will be very familiar with El Banano. So, from 1999 to 2019, 20 years.
20 years.
Describe the difference that you've seen there at El Banano.
Well, they have completed school. The church was almost completed at that time. I understand it has been completed since then. And I know that the gentleman that was putting that school together for the kids has to be so thrilled that his legacy is carried forward. The pastors are so passionate. The churches, they're so proud of them.
Yes.
I think that our teams that have gone have helped so much to encourage them, and that's sometimes I wish that our churches had that same passion. Many that have been established for a long time, we've kind of let that slide in some cases, but to see the love.
So you would say that if somebody, whether it's pastor, church leader, member of the church, if they can go on a mission trip, absolutely they should. But be ready for it to be forever impactful to you.
Life-changing. And my wife has not been on a mission trip yet, and she really, other than national missions, so when we go and visit churches, and she's so eager. She loves the children. She'd love to go to Honduras to see the school, and so I'm anxious
we'll make
to
it
take
happen.
her.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Steve, again, is Director of General Baptist Investment Fund. And for those of you that may not be aware, it's a wonderful way for churches to invest resources that will help new churches start. It's focused on churches in the United States, but let me just share with you that some of our more recent church starts that have become very involved in international ministries would not have been able to had it not been for the General Baptist Investment Fund. Also, Mission One, we're expanding our scope for mission teams to not just do international but national, so stateside too. So Steve, why should someone invest their financial resources in General Baptist Investment Fund? How can that really impact the kingdom?
Right now, and since I've been here, started in 2006, that there's not been a better interest rate available for CDs. Now, obviously, if you play the market, you can some years make out better. But what we found in 2015 was we got out of the market and went solely into loaning to churches, and God blessed us. We've seen new church starts. We've seen explosive growth in those churches, and they are very mission-oriented, both locally and internationally. We also, because we are a lending institution, we helped with the house down in El Paso. So that was an international connection. And even in Philippines, we were going to help finance a church building there when Kenny was there. And that was going to be possible because the GBIF had the funds, but our stateside organization was going to guarantee it. So indirectly, we were going to be an international impact. We encourage the giving of your funds to GBIF as a deposit, because you're going to have a win-win-win. You're going to see a better interest rate on any other CDs that you find. You're going to see that invested in a church that's going to grow and thrive and restart in some cases and expand their ministry. And then you're going to see souls saved for the kingdom, nationally and internationally. And this has been the best job I can't even call it a job. Best career move I ever had.
So you've heard Steve's hearts. You've heard other people's hearts throughout the years. Again, some people are able to go on a trip and should go if they can.
Absolutely.
But those that can't go are the senders. They invest the finances to help the teams go. But also another way that you can invest in mission is through the General Baptist Investment Fund. You're going to receive a return on your investment, financially speaking. But boy, Steve, I can only imagine one day we get to heaven and we see all these people that were impacted for the cause of Christ. And so, again, as we try to challenge each week, if you'd be interested in going on a mission trip, please contact me at jim.pratt@generalbaptist.com. If you'd like to come on board through GBIF, you can contact Steve. Give me your email.
steve.naff@generalbaptist.com.
And we would be more than happy to work with you. But we have a mission to fulfill.
Absolutely.
And that's to share the good news of Jesus Christ with the world. So we invite you to come on board with us, whether it's part of a team or investing through GBIF. But more than anything, let's embrace all that God has for us. Thanks for joining us.
Yes. Thank you, Jim.